Wait, Mr. Knight, this is all real interesting, but you are not a police officer, so you can't just—
Officer, I appreciate your perspective, but I'm talking about going underground into the hide of a highly trained killer, which will be where he keeps all his weapons. I'd prefer to do that part for you.
What the hell did that all even mean?
I wouldn't take it personally, Trent.
Yeah? Why's that? Because he's special? Because he's better than us? Because he's your weird buddy?
Because you're dumb, you have a crappy attitude, and you're gonna be a street police until you die.
Sweet girls cry. Stop it. Stop being so emotional. Ryan Trent, you simply did not try hard enough.
You don't get to make
the rules.
You have a girlfriend,
You have a girlfriend,
Ryan.
Ryan.
Respects you when you do those things.
Nobody respects you when you do those things.
While people your age are
You're going to be a cop? While people your age are fighting for
You're
freedom?
going to blow through life like a ghost.
You're never going to be good enough, Ryan. Being a cop isn't special, but being a freak with a bag over his head? That's special. That gets respect. I don't even get to do real police work. We let Mr. Knight do the police work. We're just attendants for the freak beat lunatics. Well, the hell with that. I'm going to do some police work. I'm going to find out what's so damn special about Mr. Knight.
Miss Mercado, this is Detective Trent from the 1st Precinct. I'm just trying to get up to speed on a file here and... Right. Freakbeat. What can you tell me about Moon Knight?
I need to see the evidence cache from that case with the guy we found in the old vault underground. Sure, I can get you that one. Who'd you want to say signed it out? Here's the number. Come on. Darts have got to be easier than those dumb moon boomerangs. Not good enough. Not good enough.
Marlene Allron? Ma'am, I'm with S.H.I.E.L.D. I just need to ask you a couple of questions.
This is about Moon Knight, isn't it?
I'm afraid it is. Just a couple of questions.
I always assumed you people knew something. I have no relationship or association with him anymore. And it's Marlene Fontaine now.
But at one time...
I am not going to give you any of my private details. Am I under arrest?
No, ma'am.
Then all I will say to you is this. I was close to one side of the man once. I know he's operating in Manhattan again. I read the news, after all. But he has made no contact with me. I don't expect to ever hear from him again.
Is that because he's mentally ill?
It's because... Look. You would not have come to me unless you read whatever dossier you keep on him. He died. He came back. I fell in love with the man I thought he came back as. But it turned out that either that man was never really there or he never really came back from the dead.
Jean-Paul Duchamp? I'm with S.H.I.E.L.D. I just have a couple of questions.
Oui, I watched the news. He is back.
You were seen working with him more than once. You continue to...
Not now. I have not seen him in many years. I am not working with him. I do not believe that anybody is.
Really?
I watched the news. I have seen the footage of his helo.
What about it?
I thought you were an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. You cannot recognize a drone when you see it. And that car they caught a glimpse of on the local news? It was my husband that spotted it. It doesn't drive like a city car. He works with a drone and a self-driving car, you idiot. He is not working with anyone. And that is just as well. People do not survive working with him. But I will tell you another thing, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. He will never stop. He will go on, using up people, spending his bottomless pit of blood money. And he cannot die.
So, this guy, Knowles, he comes back and he's crazy, right? He wants to become mayor. He wants to top what his father did and make his wife sorry he ran off with some other guy. But he sees Moon Knight, and he sees a guy who is admired for doing the state's job in disguise. So he loses it. He comes up with his own second identity, Black Spectre. He puts his own crew together, like Ulron and Dechamp for Moon Knight. And he nearly does it. He nearly kills Moon Knight. He nearly takes over the city.
But he was a bad guy.
Right. He tries to become the opposite of Moon Knight. His motives are all screwed up. If I became Black Spectre, I could just replace Moon Knight. He doesn't need a crew, so I don't need a crew. He's got some crappy background in mercenary warfare. I'm a goddamn New York City police officer. Can you imagine that old bastard Flint's face when I eventually reveal that the freak beat detective in a mask is really a street cop he disrespected? No more sweeper squad uniform backup duty for me. I'll be on homicide and wearing a sharp suit in a second.
Wait. Back up. How do you replace Moon Knight?
I'm going to have to kill him. Shouldn't be a thing. Carson Knowles was an idiot. All that time in war zones and he never learned how to plant an IED.
What?
What?
You don't know where he lives. You can't just blow him up in his car.
Why not?
Because it's murder? And you'd have to do it in the city. With people.
See, there's another thing too. Moon Knight works alone. No ties. He's technically dead.
Ready to go.
Intelligent listening system has one captured phone conversation for your attention.
Police? Yes. There's a guy with no face, and he's actually cutting people's faces off, and yelling for Moon Knight. He's at.
Those simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. Those bare necessities, old Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities.
Come on. Drive on.
Wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the trees to make some honey just for me.
Yes.
Damn it. I was sure I wired that other car up properly. Oh well, someone else's problem. I got you though, didn't I? Where's your special powers now? Where did all your moon crap and your arrogance get you? Huh? Dead. And now, I get to be special. I get to be... you. This isn't going to be a fight. I'm just going to kill you. I'm better than you. I deserve to be you. And now I'm going to show you why I deserve to be loved more than you.
Who the hell are you supposed to be?
Black Spectre.
Let me tell you a thing about Black Spectre. He really just wanted to be loved. He wanted his dad and his wife to love him. Wanted his crew to love him. Wanted the whole city to love him. I don't know you. Let me tell you a thing about me. People who love me suffer and die. I never want to be loved. That's why I always win.
Lay it down, let me see your hand. Show me what you got. You're always talking, but you're not playing. It doesn't match your face. Gotta find my way away from this place. Can you take me now? I want it real. Are you afraid of me now? Are you afraid of me now? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Do you feel that I can see your soul? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Do you feel the beat in your heart? I want it real. Run away with me now. I want it real. Run away with me now. Some days I'm built of metal. I can't be broken, but not when I'm with you. You love me real. We have it all. Can't leave me now. I love the way you are today. Run away with me now. Wind in my hair, 'cause I don't care. Baby, run away with me now. Run away with me now.